Welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn. Mino here. We're rejoining our survivors on New Year's Day, year 2, and we gotta refigure our base a little bit. These guys are still working on this, and a lot of it is because we're low on brick, but that's because of the production of brick. We have 2,700 hay cloth, or hay stacks, whatever, and more coming. Way overkill on the hay versus how much we're able to maintain, and we need to save some time. So we're going to turn off the planting of this. We can turn it back on later, but for now, let's pause that. Same kind of with the cotton here. We have quite a bit, and most of that's going to be for clothes, but I want to give these guys carpet. So I'm going to let this run this particular harvest, but we're going to trim it off. Like here back is going to be gone as soon as that is harvested out. Speaking of harvested out though, 100 meals and just coming into spring, so that's going to be tight. Hopefully that turns out okay, but for now we need to move stuff. We're going to move all of this stuff into our main base area because this walking back and forth is eating up a lot of our time, which is one of the reasons they're going so slow. So let's move everything. Now that we've got the stuff moved over, let's double up our stuff. Put another tailoring bench there. We're going to put another workbench over here and a couple of soldering benches right there. We'll need power for those, but we'll get to that. Storage, you guys know this trick. We're going to put up some shelves. Yeah, stuff like that'll work. No food on this. Copy, paste. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and go back to this one, and we'll put food in here. This is going to be cold storage, so why not? We don't want to be running out of room. I also noticed that these guys are doing some stupids and eating raw meat and oil and crap. So we're going to stop that. Like that. And 100 meals. So they've got 100 meals. It's still winter. It's going to be close, but yeah, see, the grain cob is already growing. The buttermelon is already growing. As soon as these harvest out, we're gold. So we just got to make it to that. I do want to add a little more production over here, some fermentation barrels. Right there. That's going to be for fuel fermentation. We can now make fuel from bug parts. And we've been seeing more bug parts, so why not use them, right? That should be enough to get these guys started with some stuff to do. Go gadget. Yeah, that is stopped. We're good. We're good. Let's make sure all of our salvaging is on. Everything should be scavenged. Now we have to salvage, because that's going to give us our circuit boards and whatnot so that we can do electricity, which electricity is really our next goal. We've got to get power going quick. Kind of annoying we don't have that yet. Anyway, hitting the morning of day 2, and it only got to 41 degrees last night. I think 40 at the low, but that means heating stoves can go bye-bye. It'll be a bit chilly for them, but not too bad. They'll live. And we can save on a lot of time and a lot of sticks because we're not having to maintain these Be nice if we can get electricity and some electric heaters up by next winter. I know there's going to be a next winter because, oh, we'll get to that part. Anyway, right now they've still got to build this. Now they've got to turn these heating stoves off. And as soon as these shelves come in, I think what I'm going to do is set these to be empty so they can start moving all of the supplies this direction. And eventually we'll tear all of this down. Hey, let's go ahead and move this. I know one of these dum-dums will come play darts down there. There we go. Energy storage. Okay, cool. And we have batteries. We have batteries. Yeah, so I can go ahead and actually plot out our electric grid. I think I'm going to wait because this room really needs to be done. I'm going to set up 2 different grids. I'm going to set up one here that'll power the soldering bench to keep that going, and then this cold room. And then I'm going to set up a second power grid over here that's going to power turrets for this, and then our orbital communication thing that we have to build to get out of here. Speaking of the orbital thing, that is not in our research yet. And because that's not in our research, I can't remember for sure, but I think it's something you have to find through one of these balloon expedition things. So we need to keep our eye out for any, hey, there's a crash, hey, there's a something or another, and go check all of those out at least until we get that, because we don't have that tech, we can't beat the game. So okay, so I've set these shelves to keep empty. I've done that because these shelves have started being built. Not a lot of stuff on them yet, but the wood's being delivered, and so they're going to knock these out pretty quick, and that way all of this stuff can get moved this direction, and people can stop coming all the way the hell down here for basically nothing. Speaking of basically nothing, let's extinguish these because we're not using any of that right now. There we go. And once all of this stuff is off the shelves, I'm going to dismantle this stuff and build something over here, probably just a little stack over here to put the stockpiles. And that way we can empty the stockpiles over here out, and that should do it. This area will be clean as a whistle. But it's going to take a while. I mean, you've seen how quick they move. So don't hold your breath. It may happen before we're done. So it looks like we just researched power cell assembly, and it says we need to plant energy crystals to make those. Alright. So now we have energy crystals. Energy crystals, Nito torpedo, best ground, they turn the soil into sand. So wherever we put this, it ruins the soil. Good to know. In fact, very good to know. We don't want to use this in anything we're using. Yeah, back over here is fine because we're not going to be using back over there. We can hope animals just don't eat it. I don't think animals would eat energy crystals, do you? Well, we'll set those going in a minute. Let's go ahead and get through flare shielding and get these silicon planted. We still got some stuff to move and stuff to salvage. I don't want to set too many chores going quite yet. There's not much we can do with power cells right now. We don't even have power poles. So, we're about to roll into day 5, and these guys have been really good sports about everything. We don't have any hide to make a punching pole, which kind of sucks. It's just no animals have really attacked us, and we haven't gone hunting. So what we'll need to do is make skin bark to make one of those, and then a shooting target, which we can make one of those. So I'm going to set up a shooting target back somewhere they won't get hurt. Let's put one back over here. That'll work. I'll probably set my stockpiles and stuff over here, so that'll be fine-ish. Punching pole, let's see, that is going to be... We have to go to the workbench here and tell it to craft veggie leather. We're going to craft... till we have 50 of them. Why not? And can we harvest this stuff? Yeah, we can harvest enough of that to make plenty. So that should do the trick. That'll give them something to do. They can punch things and shoot things and probably feel better about themselves until I can get them beer and they can get themselves drunk. So a spaceship debris crash just popped up. Burning object, a piece of debris. Yeah, see, we gotta go. Unfortunately, until we get that orbital satellite, we can't say no to anything. Day 5, though, I don't know when those bugs are going to be showing up. They probably won't. I think we're way early for that. But, yeah, this is the new one. Neris. Just in case, we'll send Neris. He ain't going to help us if we have to fight anyway. Norris has completed his expedition, just as that storm ended. Oh. Oh, and look at that. Just talking about it. Orbital radio core. Fantastic. Okay, so we can now research. There it is. Orbital radio. 5 days. 5-day research. Wow. Okay, before we do that, because that is going to take a long minute. Brewing and distillation. That's quick. First aid kits would probably be nice. Searchlights. And look at that. Turrets is 5 days. Mechs is 3. Alright, so we're gonna do, after this set, mech, turret, and then the radio. And once we have the radio, that'll be all we have to research to get out of here, I think. Yeah, because we could set up some turrets and set up a radio and leave, worst case. Alright, that's the good news. The bad news is, look at this. Still just 10 electronics. Now, we do have 3 CPU cores, which is awesome. That means we have 3 heat pumps, air conditioners, that we can put into that room. So once we have power, 3 should be enough. 4 will be a failsafe, but we're going to try 3 up front, meaning that part is done. Awesome. We do not have the electronics that we need to build a proper electrical grid, though. So, not good. These guys need to focus on some salvaging, which I'm going to make them do. And they're going to salvage until the bugs attack, or we find a whole lot of electronics. Neris got back just in time to put on some shoes. And he's going to need to get to work, because check it out. Grain just popped. We're down to 60 meals. Most of that is going to be bug meat, and we're about to use the bug meat to make fuel right now. And forever. And so, with bug meat out of the picture, then these guys would have starved to death. And that would have been bad. But now we have grain forever, and I'm sure they can get another harvest in on that. So, hey, we're gold. We're gold. Whew. No more starvation worries. Sweet. Well, there's some good news. Thanks to Emmons' latest mining trip, we have caught up with our stone. So we're only shy on brick, which is cool. That means we can turn our salvaging back on for all these things that didn't finish, and try our luck at getting some more circuit boards and whatnot. which that'd be sweet. I think this is a new one that fell. Yeah, we haven't even started on that one. That one either. Wow. Lots to do, lots to do. Well, let's let them do it. So, very cool, very cool. Vivian's cooking just went up, and the cotton's ready. So, as soon as Laura harvests this part over here, we're going to kill out this field completely. We might extend some trees out to it. I don't know. I don't know if we'll do anything with it, but we definitely don't need more cotton. That'll be enough carpeting for everybody to get their stuff carpeted. And, yeah. And we'll have plenty left over for clothes. So, no need to produce more. Speaking of harvesting stuff and changing things around, yeah, since we have our buttermelon and grain harvested once, and we're going to get our second hit there, let's change up what we're cooking. Veggie soup and grain porridge looks good for this oven. This oven is going to make bread. There we go. And it will make the veggie soup. Until, yeah, 4 sounds good. So veggie soup and bread over here. No more veggie soup for you. You do grain porridge and buttermelon pie. You do that till 4. There we go. And now, does anybody have any particular favorites? You like veggie pizza? Too bad. You like ratatouille? Too bad. Grain porridge, we're making that. Buttermelon pie, good on you, making that. Veggie soup, good on you, we're making that. Ratatouille and veggie, I think veggie pie, yeah, that requires those berries that we're not growing at the moment. And I'm not going to start growing those just to make that one food. So, SOL for you and your favorite food. Sorry. Made it to day 11, and the aggressive animals showed up. 46 of them this time. Looks like, yeah, 14 of them that explode, 32 of them that don't. I hope that's right. Can't really see them through there. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, and they're over on this side. Yeah, so let's just hope they go all the way around. If not, that's what this little second entrance is for. But we may have goofed. We'll find out. Most of the time they'll come over here anyway. Anyway, it looks like around 6 is when they showed up, so around noon is when they'll attack. So around 9 or 10 o'clock, we'll start getting everybody armed and put them on the post up here. And we'll find out if our defense is just as good against 46 little guys as it was against 8 big guys. Ah, crap. Okay, so the bugs are coming, and Nova and Raka, being just as speedy as can be, it looks like they're not armed, they're just hanging out. So, let's see. We can get some of you guys. Let's go ahead and draft Laura. Put you here. Nova and Raka are the ones we're waiting on. Vivian, you go here. Edmund, draft you. You go here. Samantha, draft you. You go here. Neris, draft you. You hide in here. Alright. There we go. As soon as Raka and Nova do their thing. Looks like Nova's about there. There you go. Nova's ready. Draft you. You head on up. There you go. Raka. Raka, you are nothing but a pain in the butt, dude. Serious. Alright, thank you. Draft you and head on up. Hurry it on up, Bubba. There we go. Alright. Just in time, fellas. Do your thing. Looks like we got 3 of them kind of caught up. Other than that, didn't even break a sweat, which is awesome. We'll see if we can get him down here. Can you guys just run get that guy? There we go. Where's the last one? I see stars. Must be you. Yep, that was it. Ah, good job, guys. Good job. Undraft everybody. Now let's go back to your other weapons. Crossbow, crossbow, short bow, short bow, short bow, crossbow. God, you're almost naked, lady. Sorry, Samantha. You know, we do have clothes. Vivian's been going at it pretty strong there. Don't we? Yeah, look at that. We got shirts and trousers and shoes. We got everything you need. Just, feel free to help yourself there. Alright. We need to collect some bug guts. Butcher the bug guts. And that will give us fuel. And I think with that, I'm going to give us a break. Thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate it. I'm going to let these guys autopilot while they recover a bit, get some bug juice, reset traps, and hopefully get enough brick to finish this room out. You saw the trick on the trading post scenario. We're just going to throw some AC units in here, make this a freezer room, and then that way we can get some farming off of the table. If anything interesting happens, I'll definitely jump back in. But the next time you see us, we will be getting ready to build our electrical grid and getting some turrets mounted so that we can automate our defenses and start planning our escape. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe if any of this helped you, and I'll talk to you soon.